Hey everybody and welcome back to Chortle Games Live. I'm one of your hosts tonight, Jake. I'm playing as Black Panther because we're playing Avengers, but I'm also joined by the Stream King, the Far Cry guy, the man who may cry devil, the bowing bowman, the roaming Ronin, and Le Sasson, Steven.
If you could just get rid of the bad ones, there was a flow there. I liked it. I liked what we had going there.
What were the ones you didn't like? That's what I need to know.
I still don't like Man Who May Cry Devil. Far Cry Guy is probably not appropriate anymore because Far Cry 6 looks like butt.
That's true. Yeah, accurate.
Yeah. So maybe let's reevaluate. Maybe let's take a poll. Don't take a poll. We'll figure it out. My people will call your people.
We're also joined by the sickest dude in video games, Big Jeremy. What's up, buddy?
The loot god.
The loot god. Yeah, okay, I'll throw that in there.
The
That's
god
more.
of headshots and loot.
The god of headshots and loot, Jeremy.
That's not bad. I like that.
Yeah.
We had something. RNG. RN Germ.
RN Jeremy.
RN Jeremy.
RN Germ.
That's it.
RN Germ works too. Yeah.
I like
right.
king of or god of headshots and loot. That's much better. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with some Marvel's Avengers. We're playing through the War of Wakanda stuff. Steven tells me we're very close to the end. Jeremy, did you beat it off stream or?
No, I haven't played it at all either.
Gotcha. You kept saying
we're at 78%. So
I understand. If only I could read.
When I loaded in, I loaded straight into it. So
if only I could read. We're gonna continue doing this, keep leveling up some characters and all that good stuff, and yeah, we're gonna have a great time. Say hey in the chat, and we'll hang out. Well, so there you go. See, Spider
Sniper. So I couldn't. If only I could read. Spider Sniper 102. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Steven? I was also laughing at your post in the Discord because you were like, "More Avengers, yay!"
I'm actually excited. As I typed that, I was like, "This looks incredibly sarcastic," but I actually am enjoying this.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Oh yeah. What's up, Akib? And then Spider Sniper. It's going very good. Akib Ash is sleeping. His heart rate is thumping 137 BPM right now. Which is right where you want it to be for sleep. So we're gonna have a good time tonight. Hopefully we can make it. Hopefully we can do. I think we did 3 hours last night. Is that what happened? I feel like that was not how long we went.
It was close.
It might have been 2.5.
2 hours, 30 minutes and 58 seconds.
Are you timing?
Wow,
all of your streams?
No.
Are you taking notes in front of your monitor?
I was on YouTube. On YouTube earlier and just happened to see it. And I was like, wow, that's an interesting number.
I like it.
See, I visualized you having a sticky
Weird,
note.
I'm sorry.
No.
I visualized you having a sticky note on your computer monitor that was the time of every stream we've done. So, like, as soon as we finish, you timestamp.
Excellent.
No, I'm in my living room, actually.
Oh.
I love this new
Vibes out here.
Wakanda copter or whatever the heck we're in right now.
Wakanda copter.
It's just a jet.
It looked really cool in there.
It's a Komoyo copter, actually.
A Komoyo
That is
copter.
Wakanda copter. 100%. I love it.
So, Steven, do we get the exotic beads?
For beating the story.
Great. Okay, good. What's up, Courtney?
The tracker is live, but the princess's signal is weak.
All right, I switched up my character, guys.
I know.
Because
Steven is
he was
playing
giving me
Kate.
crap about Hawkeye, saying he looked boring, so I decided to play Hawkeye, the girl version. So screw you, Akib.
All right, we're going for bonus stuff, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Kate can teleport, though, so that's kind of fun.
It is fun. I do enjoy the teleports.
I'm going to this spot.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's where I'm headed.
great.
Hey, Courtney. In case I didn't say that already.
Ping to chest.
Thank you for pinging it, Jeremy. I appreciate that. So
I'm playing the flying character this time, so
I'm sure. I'm sure you both have heard that Fortnite has added has basically stolen Among Us
Yeah, and imposter mode.
Yeah.
Wow, so surprising that Epic Games would try to steal and sell out.
I know. We don't have to get into that conversation, but what I wanted to point out was somebody was saying, like, kind of, I've heard some podcasts talk about it, and then they've kind of listed out like several things that have also been copied by other people, but like in a more tactful way. And one of the things was ping systems, and I forget who they were like, this person started ping systems, but I just was like, ping systems are not that is a game feature, and everyone should be copying it.
That's like saying every game that came out with iron sights copied the first game that did iron sights.
Right.
That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Or hey, there's gun customization.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a very generalized.
There's a difference between a mechanic and a mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Because games are known for modes.
Right.
Games are not known for features, usually. Unless it's like Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Those are known for a mechanic, but it's also kind of a mode.
Right.
Like it kind of walks that line.
Dang. Steven, looks like you just blew his head off from my perspective.
I did.
Jeremy, are you using a vibranium hammer?
Why, yes, I am.
Oh, buddy, that looks so cool.
Doesn't it?
It was.
Wait, swing it? Do something?
Yeah,
that does look super cool.
That looks so cool.
Looks like you got the power stone inside your hammer.
Yeah. That was really cool.
I'm the bow chick, Courtney, because Akib doesn't like Clint Barton, so I gave him Kate Bishop so he can just get over it.
Ah, dang it. I'm sorry. I did not mean to
Kate
progress.
Bishop is Hawkeye's
I don't think
protege.
there's anything left.
No, there were two more things.
It's fine. But she's like Hawkeye Jr., basically. But in this game, she's more of a... I guess you could say she's more of a sword character, less focused on arrows, more focused on mobility and melee attacks. But she does do good ranged. And she has a clone. The one thing I'm jealous of.
Because you can be a bitch if you have a clone.
What?
I was trying to make a callback to what you said last night of like, I just would clone myself and be a dick to everybody or whatever. Whatever it was you wanted to do with...
It was a dick.
Okay.
And wow. Of all the things I've said, that is not one of them that I thought I would never live down.
I think
I've said many worse things.
Vortex said something last night that I really don't think you ever said, but it basically you implied, and I forget what it was. It was something about rods and...
Rods on a boat.
Yeah, it was like the only rod that's getting touched in my arsenal is in my bow shaft or whatever. I forget what it was.
I don't think it was quite that, but yeah.
No, it was somewhere around.
So if I may, real quick.
Please.
It's really surprising that quantum damage isn't a thing. Have you noticed that?
That's got to be a Doctor Strange inclusion, right?
Well, Kate does quantum. Because, like, her ult is that she gets, like, overcharged quantum. Her warp arrow could do quantum. Her teleport stuff could do quantum. Like, it just seems like if they're adding damage types, and probably what happened is they weren't ready to add new damage types when she came out.
Right.
But it just seems like that should be a type in some way. I don't know what it would do.
There was some extra stuff back here. I didn't know if y'all were wanting to get. I didn't mean to progress us earlier. I was just trying to get to the next thing and accidentally walked up on the mission.
Oh, that's super cool looking.
My little kick thing there. Or takedown, whatever.
That and when I hold square to like spin the hammer, it does
Oh, the whirlwind thing?
yeah, look.
Yeah, I love that move.
It has vibranium.
That looks so good.
So I've said this to a lot of people, but I can't remember if I've said this on stream. But the mocap for Black Panther in this game was done by Chadwick's stunt performer from Black Panther.
That's sweet.
So like, yeah, you can tell Like one of his moves, he's got that dashing combo kick where if you're running and then you hit square 3 times, he does that triple kick. That's straight from his fight with Hawkeye in Civil War.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it may have been Captain America. It was during that airport fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a move that he did. And so like that's one of the ways that you can tell that they really captured the version of Black Panther that has been popularized, is because they took the guy who fights for him in the movies and they were like, hey, do the stuff.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
With cameras, like 50 of them.
Just a few. Is this how it feels?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, to be the guy not flying.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it feels, Jake.
Isn't
It's
your
true
game
though,
just
Keith.
Mafia?
Among Us is totally just Mafia in space.
And I kind of agree with what Courtney's saying. It's like everybody steals in some way.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like, oh, everybody does things their own way, but when Epic is literally making all the billions off of stealing people's ideas, it's frustrating.
It is.
Because Fortnite is the biggest cash cow gaming has ever seen. Well, except for maybe Grand Theft Auto 5, because of an idea that it stole.
Skyrim?
Yeah, but I wouldn't call those cash. See, when you say cash cow to me, that is you're pumping up a cow
constant
just to
revenue.
make money.
Yeah.
Whereas GTA 5, I don't think they knew
GTA
how good it was going to be, and so you know what I mean? It's different.
But when I say cash cow, GTA 5 for a while there, this may have been early in Fortnite's life cycle, but it was making so much money every single month with microtransactions. So it was a cash cow. And I'm not saying that they sold out to it.
GTA Online.
Right. But and GTA Online gets updates, gets new stuff, but it is a form of cash cow because they're making bank off of it monthly.
Okay, I guess I see what you're saying. I take it more derogatory when you say that.
Skyrim platform comes out every month. So,
Yeah.
So what's the new thing? Is Skyrim getting released somewhere else? Is it getting a PS5 update or something? I saw like headlines about it, but I did not care enough to read.
I saw that article, but I didn't read it.
I didn't either. What up, Brody? Legends could have worked. We almost did it, but they didn't. New content isn't added until September.
September 3rd or something.
So we decided to let it sit for a bit.
We could have played it, but we just have a lot to get done here.
We came really close, but then we bailed on it.
Hit the buttons.
I've hit the only button I see.
I do. Okay, I'm jealous of two things for on Kate that I wish Clint had, and it's the decoy and the teleporting. The teleporting is super nice.
The teleporting is pretty good. Cause you have a grappling as
you
Clint.
can grapple with it. With Clint you have the grapple arrow, but with Kate her teleporter works the same way, but also you can use it intrinsically. With X you teleport up, with circle you teleport forward. So you can actually like far right you said? Yep.
yeah, I'm going right.
Coming. Yeah, you can actually like teleport incrementally. Whereas with Clint, if you don't have the angle on the grapple arrow, you're screwed.
Yeah. I hope that Spider-Man essentially flies and doesn't do the zipping.
Doesn't need the grapple. Yeah.
The grappling hook with web. I've said for a long time I would take the old PS1 or PS2 Spider-Man 1 game where you were just swinging on air.
Swinging in midair.
Yeah. I would take that over just having a grapple for Spider-Man.
That's fair. I mean, they've said when they announced Spider-Man, they said it's going to be based on a version of Spider-Man where he was out of his element, not in the city, which makes sense.
Right.
So I'm very curious because that's a character that needs to be one of them that needs to feel the most satisfying with traversal.
Yes.
And that is hard.
Yeah.
With how we've seen grappling work.
Slam. FIFA 2K and COD 2. Oh yeah,
For cash cows.
For cash cows, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When does
with
Battlefield
those,
come out, guys?
October, I think.
I'm excited about that one.
And someone's either gonna have to buy that for me. I'm gonna have to wait for somebody to turn in a pre-owned copy at GameStop because I refuse to buy it new. I'm sticking to my guns. If anyone's gonna get my money, it's GameStop because they don't get a dime off pre-owns.
That's funny.
I said I made a bold statement when Anthem got killed. I said I'm never buying another EA game, and I'm not gonna give EA any of my money ever again. Stand by it.
Stand by it.
But if someone wants to buy it for me,
Not just yet, Panther Cub.
I'll find a way for you, Steven. I'll find a way.
Okay.
Because I want to play that one. I'm headed to y'all are. I think we're all headed to the same one.
actually, we're doing the objective.
Oh.
I kind of ran through it.
Yeah, I'm taking on a giant spider. Whoa, what? Okay, cool. I just went into the spirit realm for a second there.
Okay.
The astral plane, whatever that is. Ooh, oh, shite. I didn't realize these spiders have webbing.
Dreadbot.
Yep. Warp arrow.
I love how we're all having like a completely different fight.
No, you're having a different fight. I'm with Jeremy being a good team player.
I
As is Captain America.
thought our standard
Even
agreement.
the bot.
Our standard agreement is to go after the bonus objectives before the main objective.
Well,
And I accidentally walked through it and started it.
well, really, being the Avengers, our standard agreement is to, be a team.
Wow.
And if you remember our Back for Blood stream, you remember, what is rule number 1, Jake?
Rule number 1 is stay together.
Exactly.
All right, well, here, I'm bringing the party to you guys.
Warp arrow.
Another way in. Where to? The back of the temple.
But we have to go that way.
Instance.
Oh, we have to kill this thing? Oh, we just killed like 3 of them.
Yep.
This one's tough.
They were all tough.
Your mom's tough.
She is. She's a tough woman.
Strong.
She's raised so many kids.
She
You don't do that
She really
without
has.
some grit.
Yeah, she is a tough one.
You do not stay on Kogad by making things easy.
Let's go to the far one. To the left over here.
Right behind you.
Sorry, I was upgrading a piece of gear. I'm coming.
There's a goblin here.
Go pounce him. Go pounce him.
I'm coming.
I tagged him.
Tag him and bag him.
Oh my god.
See inside?
Yeah. He disappeared. Cool.
Akib, that is a great question. We got to get Jeremy a capture card or something for console games. He disappeared?
Yeah.
That really sucks.
That was really
Oh,
fast.
look, another spider.
I think he fell through the stairs right here.
We get Jeremy Cam on PC games though, so that's the best consolement I can do for you right now.
Yeah, he's still around, it looks like, on my screen. He's just floating in the air.
Here we are.
Yeah, like I'm hitting something right here.
Let me, well, my warp arrow still needs a lot of charge.
Thank you, beloved.
All right, I think that's everything. Isn't flying great, Jeremy?
It's so good.
There should be a target on that pillar.
It's timed, so I'll go get the pillars.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get off of it?
No, I have no idea what's happening there.
Okay, last one.
The door
Is this one?
Nice.
Okay.
What are you doing?
The button was on the back one here.
I thought
Gotcha.
I told you to come alone, princess.
Hurry, inside.
I had that. Why are you still here?
I could not let you go alone.
What if I find the girl before you reach me, Panther?
I don't know why he's such a creeper with Shuri. They
Right?
never explain that.
Do they not? I was just thinking.
No.
I thought I mentioned it last night, but like I've been really curious why
think-
he's so obsessed with Shuri.
I think what they're going for is that he knows that that's T'Challa's weakness, and so he uses her as bait.
Gotcha.
That was my thought too, Steven. My bad. Dang. Throwing knives and shit.
Throwing knives and shit, dog.
Throwing knives and shit. No, cat.
Woof woof.
I don't believe you were invited to this party.
Let them go!
My father came to your beautiful country when I was a child. He had heard about the mythical vibranium. And at first, the Black Panther listened to my father.
Still got that freaking scarf.
Release them!
The mascot.
Father asked
Can we call it an ass scarf?
Sure.
nation. But
So does he have both hands in this one? I didn't really notice when we saw him earlier.
You cut his hand. Remember?
Great.
Your father did not.
So that's how he's got the sonic cannon now.
Gotcha.
He threatened. And Azuri the Wise said no.
oh, he did not just say no, Your Highness. He slit my father's throat and left him to bleed out on the ground you now stand on. That panther is dead. So you,
I like how he still wears his like machete on his
your people,
That's a good point.
left side, but he's not going to be able to reach that.
Wow. Damn. I didn't even notice that.
Everything is shaking.
finish the job, boys.
That psychopath.
I like how your trench coat didn't have that little vibranium.
I was wondering about that too. That was,
It's a nice touch.
yeah.
Where are you? Where are you? Did you find them?
Just get to safety.
Oh, I see.
Maybe he's gonna propose to Shuri. Maybe. There's always a chance.
So you're
He
saying
needs the vibranium so he can make a vibranium ring.
Aw, how sweet.
Yep.
I am just wailing on this guy. I don't know if you guys can see me, but
Oh no!
I'm like ruining this guy's day.
Stop it! He's already dead!
He's not dead until I say he is.
Keep moving. I will be right behind you. I will cut every one of you down. Leave this place.
Ooh, I just got webbed. Ah, stop webbing me. Boss, protect me. Oh, we did it. Oh, like, oh my god, he's just holding in the arm. Eleanor just had a huge big cry, and Alexandra and I went to check on her, and she was just real upset because she threw her stuffed bunny out of her crib. Oh, bless it. So sad.
I kind of wish that actually, Jake, when we get back to the war table, can you please switch Iron Man's costume to? Oh my gosh, Black Panther's face is glitched.
Thank God.
Are you guys seeing this? Go to my view.
I am so sorry.
Is it supposed to be that way?
No, half of his face is outside of his helmet.
It is not possible. They were.
it was that way on my screen too.
I was.
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah. It's
Not.
it's just messed up.
That's
Yeah,
disturbing.
can you switch Iron Man's outfit to his like do-it-yourself at-home armor so that I can see if they give it a visor that's flipped up, because they can't seem to get it right with Iron Man in this thing. He's always got a visor on top of his visor.
Okay, all right.
Or maybe he'll have a helmet folded up on top of his helmet.
Yes, beloved.
That'd be fun.
Get me the next new key for the lab technicians.
I will.
Claw will pay for this.
All right, so I'm Iron Man. I'm changing my outfit to makeshift armor.
Yes.
All right, I'm Black Panther again.
Okay, and I will change to Iron Man as well. How do I do that? How did you change so quickly?
I went to select character companions and then just changed my character.
I'll change mine. when we go back to the outpost, just to make sure. It's. Hold on, I gotta let Flint in. Be right back.
Sorry, I need to move us. I'm just standing here like some kind of Dumbo. I forget we have to go to the outpost every time.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Right? I'm just sitting here looking at gear, piddling around.
Yeah, same.
I am here. You had something to tell me.
I could not sit by after what Claude did. What you watched him do.
The barrier he brought up,
So I hacked into his communications. He is talking to AIM Scientist Supreme, Monica Rappaccini.
The Rappaccini.
Don't you?
patch us through.
I keep an eye on all of my operations, Ulysses. The reports from your inferiors are concerning, at best. You destroyed a heritage site? Is that correct?
I made a statement. Now, Wakanda knows AIM won't back down until we get the vibranium we deserve.
Ancient Wakanda knew more about vibranium than anyone in my company. You may have just burned thousands of years of research notes and experiment logs to the ground.
Perhaps I just believe more in the capability of AIM than...
I'm building an army to fight an alien invasion no one believes we can survive. Your daddy issues are no longer my concern.
Excuse me, you little...
You're fired. Good luck with your crusade against the Panther without my company's protection.
Dang.
We have been forsaken.
I thought he was saying, "Men, you've forsaken me."
History will prove who...
I think it's in Steve Bloom's contract that every single time he does a voice performance, he has to do that scream.
Maybe, yeah.
Like a Wilhelm? It's in everything?
Yes.
The mount. He's actually storming the mount.
Then he is both reckless and vulnerable. The Avengers and I will stop him.
Please. They cannot have died in vain.
I promise you.
So the people dying, is that why, Steven, you mentioned something about everyone not really looking at him or respecting him anymore? Is that why?
Wait, what?
You said something last night. Maybe I just misunderstood. It sounded like you were saying after you beat the story, the guards don't respect the Black Panther anymore or something like that. Did I make this up? Did I hear?
You made this up.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't know where I got that.
Well, I was fixing to say that T'Challa obviously has an arc, and it'll be clear at the end of this mission. But one of the things I really like about the way they did his arc is that in that moment when him intervening got those people killed, they didn't dwell on it. Like, because it's kind of like with Jin and Yuna and Taka's death in Ghost of Tsushima. Like, it's so easy to make the whole, like, oh, you got my brother killed, that whole thing, make it to where there's like a third act breakup, you know? And they didn't make Shuri dwell on it. They focused more on the guilt that T'Challa felt rather than Shuri making him feel guilty. And I like that.
Yeah.
It plays directly into his arc.
I like that too. I'm so glad you liked the story in Ghost, Steven.
It was one of those times that you experience a story that doesn't surprise you. Like, it doesn't catch you off guard. It doesn't feel the need to swerve on you. It just executes a story that, like, it just tells a story really well. Yeah. And utilizes all of its strengths to the utmost to just make an impact.
Yeah.
And I respect that, because a lot of people who don't like Ghost of Tsushima probably say that the story is predictable. But being predictable doesn't mean being bad. And that game is proof of that, to where you can take conventions that you've seen before, but do them in such a way to where it hits really well. And I think that's something that writers, there's a misconception in Hollywood, in games, just in all forms of mediated storytelling, that says if it's predictable, it's bad, or if I'm not surprising you, then I'm not doing my job. And that's just bullcrap. You don't have to surprise people with sudden swerves or anything like that. You just have to be engaging. You have to do what you're doing well, not just do something that people aren't expecting.
Yeah. And when you can do both, it's even better.
The closest one to the first few
But
Yes.
sometimes,
Sometimes less is more.
exactly.
What the heck is going on?
What? Oh no, Jeremy's in the elevator. He can't get out. Jeremy. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing the purple vibranium explosions.
Can you
Well, obviously the perfect mix is best. Because doing
outside the map.
Oh, great. Oh yeah, you're way out there. Doing a good twist and doing the story well is obviously the preference. But that's also really hard, and sometimes a story just doesn't warrant that kind of stuff. Like Ghost of Tsushima is a story that ultimately is not about, like, it doesn't warrant twists. So a twist would not have been at home.
Yeah, it didn't need it.
Yeah, so like a twist being like, oh, Lord Shimura was actually behind the Mongol invasion or something like that. No, that would have been awful. And sometimes a story just needs to be what it is. Okay, so I'm standing on this platform. Somebody needs to go hit that one right there. I just marked it. But so sometimes a story doesn't need a twist, and I think that stories...
Steven, I think we have to do it at the same time.
No, it has to be melee. Shuri was just saying that hitting them from afar won't do any good.
Oh. Akib, Ghost is great.
You should.
Steven,
Ghost is a really good game.
Steven, have you touched?
It's so good.
Have you touched the new Iki
No.
stuff? I'm probably gonna play that next week. I'm going on a shoot out of town. I'm taking my PS5 with me, and I'm planning to play that through at the night.
I've heard that it's stuff that we've played before, but I mean more of a good thing.
Right.
But there is some stuff that they added that's really nice. Like you can play the flute for animals and have them come up to you, which sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I really hope that if we get a Ghost of Tsushima 2 or whatever, that they add more fighting styles than just the katana, because they mastered the katana in this game.
Right.
Like, it's totally understandable why the katana is the only melee weapon, because it's like, we're going to do one, but we're going to do it insanely well.
Right.
But I hope that in the next one we get, like, naginata, spears, stuff like that, because I love other samurai weaponry.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool to have more of a mixture.
I do too. At least we had the bow.
Yes.
They could have not done the bow, and it would have been rough.
Leave this place.
I have not played the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 story, but if you're talking about Ghost, I know what you're talking about.
Bum bum dee da. Did everybody get that chest up there?
Well,
I pinged it. I mean,
yeah. But Call of Duty is one of those that it's hard to do a Call of Duty story that's memorable without a twist. Because Call of Duty doesn't give you time to breathe. Ghost of Tsushima, one of the reasons that the story is so impressive is because it lets you dwell. Like one of the one of the most powerful moments in the game is the very end, and I won't spoil anything, but at the very end there's a moment where where you write the haiku. I had chills that whole time, and it was just you sitting down.
I teared up a little bit.
Yeah, it was so good, and that's because it has there's this eeriness about Tsushima. It's like an eerie comfort. I don't know how else to explain it, because like the samurai struggled a lot in a lot of times, because they were people, like they were warrior poets, you know, and so like there was a lot of being close to nature and being reflective, but also they were constantly at war. And so Tsushima does a really good job of taking this game that's full of so much sorrow, where you see people's families die, you see all this war and torment. You're forced to kill. Right. And yet there's moments where you stop and reflect on nature and what you're going through and everything, and there's it's just such a beautiful place. It's just this weird contrast that works so well of, hey, I just cut the throats of these 4 people, but also, wow, look at these cherry blossoms, you know? But it's impressive that it juggles that the way it does.
Yeah.
Because it
Boy, this
really...
one's gonna be tough, guys.
Shut up. But it does that contrast in such a way to where it feels like the contrast of samurai culture. And I just really appreciate that.
Right. So there's an owl that is in my backyard that is screaming so loud I thought Asher had woken up and was crying. How you doing, Jeremy? You making it?
Oh yeah, I was already at the end.
I just saved your life.
You really did. You really just saved me.
Oh my god. That was amazing.
That was great. I thought I could make that jump, and then I was like,
I did the exact same thing, and so that's why I ran up here and I was like, oh, I bet he's not going to realize it. So I shot it, and I saw it literally form underneath your feet. Yeah. That was great.
All right, are we ready to proceed? Oh, no.
I would never kill an owl. Owls are amazing
creatures.
Or you're saying that you need my bow skills, my top 13 bow skills, so I could get just close enough to where I don't hit it. I just scare it away.
Steven, there's a chest over there too. To the right.
Gotcha. On my way. Yeah, I understand about the ghost thing. A lot of people, like anyone who played Modern Warfare 2, and that was a lot of like young, like the kids or the young teenagers, they were like, oh man, Ghost is my favorite character, and then the whole thing happened. Which... well, here's one thing about that though.
You guys
one of the reasons that scene worked so well, not only the twist, but did you know Hans Zimmer did the score of that game?
Ooh, that's enough right there.
Yeah, and so that track I believe is called Extraction Point or something. It's a very back up. That will insta kill you.
Sure, this is the quickest way there.
Unfortunately,
wait for it to go up and go. I'm not behind you. I forgot which direction we go, so I'm gonna go back.
You should go around that pillar.
Got it.
There's a chest right here.
But I'm a big proponent of music being able to completely make narrative experiences.
Or break.
Make or break narrative experiences, yes.
Absolutely.
And Tsushima, a lot of its more emotional moments, I can't say they were carried by the music, but my god, the music was definitely carrying a lot of that load.
And dead. And almost dead again. Whew.
Yeah, don't let the flying guy go figure out the puzzle. That's what...
Look, Jeremy. It all falls to you, man. This is the weight that the flying characters carry, okay?
Boy, is it heavy.
I played through the entirety of Modern Warfare 2 at Jake's house in 11th grade. Really? I can't believe that I had that game. I remember the cutscene. I know the cutscene that y'all are talking about, but I did not realize that I had the game and played it.
Was it you guys that... because Jake, I'm pretty sure you were the one that told me about the Spec Ops mode on Modern Warfare 2. This is like the 2-player co-op stuff. Because you were the only PS3 person that I knew, and I think it was someone who played it on PS3.
I just don't know why I would have...
I think you and Brody played a lot of that. Is that right, Brody?
I just don't know why I would have played that. I'm not a... in one night. We must have rented it then, Brody. That must have been something we just rented for the weekend. Oh, nope.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta yell at my dogs. You can run up and down the stairs all you want, but stop moving your kennel.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, come on. Jesus. I'm struggling over here.
Do you want me to just go to the end, or?
You might as well. It'll probably be faster than me trying to make these jumps.
Did T'Challa just say I'm having trouble gaining ground for everybody else?
Maybe.
That's funny.
Yes.
That's really funny.
He actually said I'm losing ground.
Wow.
At least my father could still look me in the eye after all I've done.
Chest middle.
I'm so glad that everyone could hear what Steven was yelling at his dogs. Because it was great.
We had to trim Flynn's nails tonight, and that's like
that's an ordeal.
Easiest way for me to feel like scum of the earth is to trim Flynn's nails, because he hates it and he gets so scared.
Yeah.
And I hate having to do it because like I know that you're like not supposed to pin down your dog, and I don't pin him down. I just kind of lay on top of him and just make it to where like
you kind of have to.
Yeah. And while I do it, you know, I'm trying to comfort him. I'm giving him treats, even though like he denied treats. Like he turned his face away from it as if he was saying like, "No, I'm mad at you." It just makes me feel. It makes me feel so bad.
Bless him.
He also sliced my leg open again. So that was cool.
I guess pain for pain, right?
Yep. I deserved it. Buddy. He wouldn't come up to me for a while after I trimmed his nails. He came and gave me a hug after that, though. He knows how to give hugs.
Aw.
Like he jumps up on you and puts his two front paws on your shoulders. Sweet Billy. Okay, I guess that's done. Frog splash on Flynn. That's funny. I know that move. Frog splash is basically a belly flop.
I've got to get me a vibranium hammer for Thor.
Is it good though? Like vibranium as a damage type. Okay, so you're getting the kinetic explosions?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I've yet to see
What up, Mood?
those happen.
Thanks for tuning in.
Mood, what mood are you?
They're Mood 7.
Mood 7?
Yeah.
What is mood number 7? What is the 7th
I'm
mood?
gonna say anger.
Oh no. Could you send one of your cousins? we can't have any more anger here. That's kind of my thing.
Akib is asking how tall Flynn is. Did you already answer that, Steven?
I did not.
Okay.
Jeremy, how tall would you say Flynn is?
You say tall, do you mean when he
Length
jumps up on
or
somebody,
height?
or-
I'm assuming if
How
Flynn
high
was
standing?
to stand on his back toes, stand straight up on it from his back toes, how tall would he be?
He would be almost as tall as me.
Wow.
Yeah, about 6 foot.
Yeah, because he can easily stretch up to like kiss me on the face when I'm standing.
Wow.
He's a very long dog. He's got very long legs. Yeah, he's doing it to Anna right now. He's just standing up, kissing Anna on the face. He's about 5 feet tall. 5 foot?
5 foot, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent that guy into space.
I like how no one else is doing the objective.
Well, I'm just trying to survive over here, man. I'm getting beat to shit.
It's fine. Kate's
Yeah,
got
there's
it.
a lot of people done.
I have many more.
T'Challa, this is bad.
Hey, buddy.
Did you ever think about, Steven, how maybe you were able to do the objective because me and Jeremy were distracting all the enemies?
Did you ever think that maybe the flyer should be the one having to climb the giant drill and the teleporter?
Oh, you teleport. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not that easy.
Oh.
It's harder than it looks.
It was a very tall drill.
Oh. That's what she said.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Vibrating vibrator, guys. We're back on it.
We're back. It all comes full circle. Oh, don't worry. I got this guy. Ow. Oh,
freaking turrets,
freaking
man.
Spider.
Okay.
Ooh, jeez, yeah.
Like a pest they are.
Did I not kill this turret? Jeez. My catarangs are so cool. I just have to say.
They're knives. Don't call them catarangs.
They're catarangs, man.
No, they're not.
I'm down. I'm down. It's the Wakanda Whirlers. This sonic disruption, man, sucks.
It's rough, yeah.
Boom.
I'm gonna switch my quantum overload to be a machine gun.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you never get that?
Holy hell.
I don't think so.
Oh man, it's fun.
There is another chest over here.
The only one that gets you there in time. Please hurry.
I don't know how we get up there, though. I know how Jeremy gets up there, but...
Oh, you guys are up there? Okay, I thought you moved on.
No, there's a chest over here.
Minnie is literally just licking my toes right now. She is laying on her belly at my feet, slowly licking my toes.
Sweet little toe licker.
She is hilarious because, like, if I get out of the shower and my hair is still wet or my feet are still wet or whatever, she will come up to me and she'll be like, "I smell water," and she'll just like climb up on me and just lick my head, lick my feet, or whatever.
That's cute.
She's a cutie.
I don't know what's gonna kill me and what's not, so I'm just kind of watching Steven and hoping for the best. Well, I'm glad I was watching Steven that time because Steven died.
Well, I tried to teleport forward and it teleported me to the side instead.
We are fine. We have reached the door to the power.
So is vibranium just radioactive or something? Is that what's happening?
There's like vibranium poisoning. And so, like, if
of course
we are around raw vibranium, of course there is. If we're around raw vibranium for too long, then we experience whatever vibranium poisoning is.
Mm-hmm.
But we took a pill that makes it to where we don't experience vibranium poisoning. Could you have tried a little bit harder on those hits? Maybe.
What'd you say?
I said, could you try a little bit harder on those hits? You're just like elbow jab, shove.
What do you need from us? Protect those generators at all costs.
More tower defense.
All right. Hey, I'm not complaining.
I'll take A and be on high ground.
All right,
I'll take good old Charlie.
Remember to activate those platforms.
I'll be B for Black Panther.
I'm A for Arrow.
Great. Jeremy?
I'm C for chug a beer for Thor.
I was really excited to see what you came up with, and I was not disappointed.
I had high expectations, and you met them. Got a big guy on me.
That's what she said.
The one time I play a female character and you guys are just misogynistic pigs. What's happening?
I'm sorry. What a Vortex.
Our fault, Steven. Program with society.
That's right.
I mean, I'm just trying to be a Shiro over here, and you guys are just getting in my way.
Shiro.
We'll try to mansplain that.
I think my spider is broken.
You see my quantum machine gun?
That is ridiculous. You see my vibranium hammer?
Jeremy's vibranium hammer is very cool.
Literally firing arrows like a machine gun. How is that less cool than a purple hammer?
I mean, it's purple, man.
My arrows are also purple.
Because you're not Thor, God of Thunder?
Yeah.
Gosh, when will society learn?
We live in a society.
That women can do everything that men can do.
That a mere mortal.
Prepare for the next one.
Not really Vortex, because even though it is a bunch of robots, and they actually did add a lot of human enemies with this expansion, but even though it's a lot of robots, there's enough variety where it doesn't really get boring.
I was about to say, I feel like there's a ton of variety here. The spiders was a nice touch, and then also the...
It's to the point where you could even say, like, in Destiny, does it get boring fighting aliens all the time? Well, no, because there's a lot of different types of aliens. Right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, my gripe right now is that we're forming alliances with a bunch of these aliens that we normally fight, but we're still fighting them.
But it's Destiny, but that was just a metaphor.
Right. Man, I freaking hate this sonic disruption.
I love how over-exaggerated Kate's dodges are. Like, like you could tell that she's a gymnast, because like if I do a double dodge, she's like, ooh, full cartwheel.
She really lets it have it.
Woo. Spider over on the sea.
Let me tell you, this was really rough one doing solo.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Without being Thor, I can't imagine.
I did this solo as Black Panther. It was not easy. I lost 2 of the points.
Jeez. Golly, that guy was tough. I feel like Steven is having a more interesting fight than I am right now.
I would say so, yeah. After playing Kate again, I can definitely say that she is more of a fast character in terms of like movement, obviously, but also her moves are meant to be shot off faster than Clint's. Because Clint is supposed to take his time. The case in point, pulsar arrows, the razor arrows with the lock on, charging up the clusters. Very much feels that way. And the razor arrows on Kate feel like they're supposed to be comboed, like fired rapid. So I think that's a good distinction.
Yeah.
I'm glad they did that. Check and make sure all of our Panther circles are charged up.
Gotta charge those Panther circles.
Really do.
Oh,
It's the Wakandan way.
it's the Wakandan way. Let me pounce you.
Stop it.
Allow me to pounce you.
And they have to do that in the Black Panther accent.
Allow me to pounce you. Is that good? Was that better?
That was closer to
No,
Italian.
you're
than
not Tony
African.
Montana.
Say hello to my little pounce. It's funny how that's Al Pacino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Funny how Al Pacino has, like, I can't think of him with, like, I don't think of his roles. I think of Bill Hader doing impersonation of him.
That's funny.
Like, that is who Al Pacino is in my mind. Is you're a rat bastard, Charlie Brown.
Oh, the guy that Dana Carvey. When
Did
he
he
did
do
it in Master of Disguise.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you want me to get one of these little things stuck in my esophagus?
It belongs to
I knew
Wakanda.
from the minute you walk in, you had a little wiener and some tiny nose. Oh yeah.
I'm loving this music.
Yeah, I'm glad they did a. That scarf.
Brother, we need you.
What is it?
It's distractingly like there, you know.
Get above ground now.
In the elevator.
Champion level 4.
Into the elevator.
This looks like Ego's spaceship.
Yeah.
Jake, do you know what y'all's plans are for tomorrow, or are you just gonna be playing it by ear? So, I think we're doing lunch with the fam from 11 to 12, and then
You guys are in town tomorrow?
yeah, we're coming to see my family, and it's my nephew's 3rd birthday. So we were gonna try to pop in on Brody and Alexand if we had time, but I'm afraid Brody, we're gonna land right in that 2 to 4, which I think is when Alexand said that Eleanor takes her nap. But I'll let you know. But that's probably going to be the ideal time.
I don't know if you guys are going to be able to break away at any point, but Anna and I were talking about going to see Free Guy tomorrow, the new Ryan Reynolds movie.
Well,
if you guys would like to join.
Well, we're bringing Asher, so we're not going to be able to stop and do it.
He doesn't like Ryan Reynolds yet?
No, he hadn't gotten there yet. One day.
He saw it. What?
Jacksepticeye's in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He released a video today talking about it.
There's a couple streamers in it, I think.
Super excited. Yeah, I think Ninja. There's like 3 or 4 others.
So did he just like become a Kree sentinel? What's just happening here?
So he fell into pure vibranium, so he became pure sonic energy. I don't get it.
Pure sonic energy from vibranium.
Yeah, which is, sonic is the weakness of vibranium, even though vibranium is immune to vibration.
A lot of discrepancies here.
Yep.
Gets out calculator. Something's not adding up here.
Oh, I thought he just stepped on
I
crossbones.
really hate how his design has toes. Did you notice that?
That is a weird thing.
a weird inclusion.
Oh, see ya, Keeb. Have a good night, man.
Pure sonic energy now.
How do I defeat a man made of sound?
If I reverse the polarity of the sound dampeners around Wakanda, they can amplify sound instead. Get the wavelength just right, and it will resonate with the sonic waves that make up Claw. You could beat him.
To get enough power for a maneuver like that, you would have to drop the shield around the city.
Only until you defeat Claw. Wakanda can protect
And
itself
there's
until
his
then.
arc.
Trust your people. Trust me.
Basically, his arc being that he tries to do everything himself and doesn't trust the people he's trying to protect themselves. And I thought they circled that around pretty well without feeling too on the nose.
Yeah.
Dig it.
I like this boss fight too. It's a good boss
I
fight.
was about to say, are we not going to get to fight this giant man of
We
sound?
don't fight the giant one. We fight regular sized man of sound.
Oh, okay, good deal.
Oh,
And-
of course.
And crossbones.
Crossbone's back.
Ooh.
And also he has a head that's on fire.
I was
and
about to
don't
say,
know why.
when did he become
Jake, you're going one-on-one with Claw right now.
God dang it, what's
you have
his
to
name?
survive.
Who am I thinking of? Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, Jeremy.
Can
just,
you imagine Ghost Rider
Jeremy
in
just
this game?
jumped in here.
Ghost Rider in this game would be freaking amazing.
That would be really
Just
cool.
traversing everywhere on a motorcycle, can drive up walls. Just
Oh, I would only accept it if they had a costume that was his cowboy outfit and he had a flaming horse that you rode instead of that.
They wouldn't put that much into it, but that would be
I want
amazing.
his Johnny Blaze outfit from the movie.
Yeah,
That make it look like Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
that would be great.
That's what we need.
Something that I saw. I can't remember if I actually read the comic or if I just saw someone post about it. But the whole thing about Ghost Rider, whatever their like vehicle they're using is their steed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's there was apparently a Ghost Rider in World War II, and there's a frame of him in like a Sherman tank, and it's on fire, and that was his steed, and it was like, oh my god, that's the most metal thing I've ever seen.
That is fantastic.
I'll have to look it up and show you, Jeremy. It was awesome.
Yeah, please. I used to have a list of like obscure Batman comics. I can't even remember where I wrote it down from. But there were so many. Like, there's a medieval one. There's a one that he like looks for Jack the Ripper.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Gotham by Gaslight.
Gotham by Gaslight.
Gaslight.
There's an animated version of that.
I love that version of Batman.
I think
There's actually they did a crossover thing where a bunch of different versions of different DC characters were brought to face off against each other. And Batman, it was like 3 different ones. It was Gotham by Gaslight Batman. It was another Batman that I can't remember, and it was Batman where he's an actual man-bat. And it was great because the way the fight went down was that immediately both Batmen looked at each other and were like, we have to destroy the man-bat first. And they were like, yeah. And so they just teamed up on the man-bat and incapacitated him and then just started fighting each other. But the man-bat got back up, bit Gotham by Gaslight Batman, and killed the other one. And so man-bat Batman won.
that's funny.
And actually, Gotham by Gaslight Batman became a vampire.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was a weird thing.
Yeah. That's interesting.
The only reason I know about it is because Andrew was reading DC Comics during that time. It may have been during Countdown, during that era.
I think I used up
Well,
my
New
luck for
52,
next
not New
month.
52.
Somehow pulled 2 5-star characters in Genshin in 2 days. Wow, Brody. Yeah,
Yeah, don't go outside for a while.
don't go outside.
Beware of ladders and mirrors.
Yep.
And cats.
Cats.
But that's just a general rule.
I don't know if I would say that Tibby is a black cat.
Tibby is the sweetest cat on the planet and can do no wrong. I love that cat. Tibby's so sweet. I like how his head stops being on fire, which apparently was a Sonic thing, and then when he loses his fire head, he's like, too rich for my blood, and he leaves. So he's gone now. Crossbones is just gone.
I'm not getting this cutscene that Steven's seeing.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Interesting.
That is weird.
Please don't
Now
break.
we're just fighting Claw.
Yeah, we're
Did
just
you see
fighting
his
Claw.
hips?
No.
His hips just did a 540 on my screen.
A 540?
Yeah, like spun a bunch.
Jake, what's happening on your screen right now?
Black.
Really fast.
Just black.
I think he's DCing or something. Are you loaded in too, Steven?
I'm loaded in, and everyone's just frozen.
Yeah.
Should I reload checkpoint?
Yes.
Yeah. Because we have 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the boss all over again.
Damn.
Too bad we were having such a good time.
We are almost there.
Get outside. Hurry. T'Challa. Those turrets are becoming a problem.
At least we can. God, Jeremy, that hammer is so cool.
It does a lot of damage too. It probably charges like a little over half.
I love your fancy, like, formal pants and dress shoes.
Me?
Yeah, you're flexing on all of the other heroes right now.
Can we skip this cutscene?
When it loads in, yeah. Press circle.
I've been spamming circle like you wouldn't believe.
I am too.
There it is.
Yep.
Focus on them. Whenever the shields drop, I'll take out the turrets like before.
All right. Yeah, I didn't even know that you were doing that, so that's great.
Yep. And when we destroy the turrets, we get extra time, so we need to prioritize those.
Well, you prioritize those, and we'll
we
beat the
have to
shit out of these
we have to
guys.
make it to where they shield themselves. Crossbones will shield himself.
Yeah.
Like now, and then we can hit the turrets. All right, we got 75 seconds more.
Well, look, we're gonna beat the crap out of these guys.
Oh shoot! Dang, I didn't realize it was still open. I'm focusing crossbones.
All right.
Turrets are available.
When you hit crossbones a second ago, he was like.
So if you listen closely, Claw, when you hit him sometimes, he does a sound that sounds exactly like the beginning of a Tim Allen grunt. Where he goes, like, like when you hear it, you'll never be able to unhear it.
Well, that's what his like, the crossbones. It sounded like when you die on Super Nintendo Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Steven's the best at it. That's it.
That's the magic. He goes, let's see how you do without your friends. And I threw my spear right into his face, and he goes, ugh!
Jeremy's just over there throwing his hammer down on us. All right, turrets are gone. We're about to get Just Claw.
Just Claw 2. Steven or Jeremy, have either of you ever played the Just Cause games?
I played Just Cause 2.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of 3.
I feel like we played it.
It's not multiplayer.
Didn't they come out with a mobile game that was multiplayer?
They haven't come out with it yet, but I'm excited for them to release it because I just want to see what kind of nonsense that is.
It's gonna be a whole lot of nonsense.
Maybe we were just on a call or something.
Maybe. My arrows are still shooting in the background. Are you hearing that?
Lol.
Skip this.
Too rich for my blood. That's funny.
Nope.
All right, you're alone, Jake.
Oh, really? Great.
Yep, we can't move.
I cannot move. He just hit me.
All right.
I'm going to die.
Hopefully Captain America will revive us, and then we'll be able to move.
So,
Nope.
Can y'all see?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys see
All
how...
right, you got 4.5 minutes, Jake.
So you see how great
You
I'm
got
doing?
Cap. You're doing okay. My decoy is apparently shooting him, so you're welcome, I guess. I didn't even drop a decoy. See if I got any better loot. I did.
Yeah, just look through your gear real quick. Can't do
Yeah,
it.
they revived it. Nope.
I call this maneuver the Blood Moon.
You're doing awesome, Jake.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I wouldn't know. I'm looking at loot.
He's down to like a piece and a quarter of life.
Pretty good. I too often feel like I'm down to a piece and a quarter of life.
Pretty good. I mean, same.
Watch out for his sonic mortar shells.
Sonic Blast!
I know, me too. Every time they talk about this element.
There was the Tim Allen grunt.
Oh, it's all over the place.
3 minutes.
Calm down.
Oh, he has a sliver of health left.
Leap him off the ledge.
Leap him off the ledge.
Leap him off the ledge.
Gee. Say YOLO.
It's a weird thing to say.
Thank you.
Kind of
jeez.
romantic, if I'm being honest. I can hear your heartbeat.
Night, Brody. Hope I can see you tomorrow, man.
I love that line. Where am I going? Because it's like, that's a great question. You've been completely dematerialized.
It is finished. Bring up the city shield.
It is done.
Is everyone else's? Does it look like it's like really fuzzy right now? To everybody else?
Nope. But Iron Man has his mask up.
Oh, it's because I had sonic disruption happening during that cutscene.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it looked real rough.
Shuri, what of our people?
Some injuries, but everyone is all right. We beat them back beyond the shield. Dora Milaje are picking off stragglers.
We were able to do it. Together.
We were able to do it together.
So I can record it.
Maybe later. For now, I am coming home.
All right. Travel to outpost. Don't mind if I doobie-doobie-doo.
That's what Scooby says whenever they give him a Scooby snack. Don't mind if I Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
By the way,
Iron Man.
are you guys
It is
getting game
raggedy
audio? Chat, let me know.
How old are you that you're still playing hide and seek?
Thank you all for coming.
Just tell us what you are going to tell us, Drama King.
I asked you here to announce I will be joining the Avengers in their fight against advanced idea mechanics.
What about the job of Black Panther in Wakanda?
Your Panther will not turn his back on his people. But I acknowledge that my attention would be split. And Wakanda needs, no, deserves more than that. Wakanda deserves a leader that believes in them more than anyone else alive. Who trusts they will fight for their country. And who knows what they need even before they do.
Ooh.
Wakanda, is this how you greet your Queen Regent?
Tony Stark is in his lounging clothes and a pilot helmet.
He just did a
thumbs up.
Love it.
So I don't dislike this. but it feels kind of weird to me because it almost feels like, are they doing this because the comics are trying to get rid of T'Challa? You know, like that's the only part that feels weird about it to me, is that it's like
I think
almost erasing him a little bit.
I think it makes sense in the sense
it makes sense. Absolutely.
I've always thought it was weird that, wait a minute, he's a king, but he's also a superhero. Like, how does that work?
Right.
So I kind of like that. This idea that Shuri can help him. She can be the Black Panther in the ruling sense and not
Yeah, in this universe it makes perfect sense. It just, the timing feels unfortunate.
Yeah. So did it split our group?
Yeah, because you finished the operation, so it took you to the main menu to go to initiative.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do we want to do now that we're in initiative, guys?
We could work on a mega hive. We could work on the vibranium, the corrupted vibranium event, which is what I've been doing.
Let's do that.
Okay, I can send you guys invites.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Sure.
Are you not okay with that?
Jeremy, do you have a differing opinion?
No, dude, I'm totally good with it. I enjoy fucking with y'all.
Vortex said gives it to the janitor. I assume he means the crown.
Yeah.
Just walks right past her and gives it to the janitor. That'd be hilarious.
The most humblest.
I haven't checked my challenge card. Keep Moyo beads. Defeat enemies with heavy attacks. Well, that I can do. Oh, I need to use... I got my exotic now.
Be sure to check Nyx. He's the room opposite Zawari. I actually just grabbed the few pieces of gear that looked pretty good. I'll be right back and get some water.
Get you some water. Get you some water.
He's actually on the bed asleep.
Let's see. Support. Once unlocked.
What?
Recovery beads. Hold to throw. Seek out heroes. Okay.
We traumatized him.
Throwing a spear creates a void.
Guys, we traumatized Flynn.
Yeah? What'd you do?
He's laying on our bed right now, and he only goes there when he's distressed.
Oh.
Because when he goes there whenever someone's not here that's supposed to be, like whenever Anna is on a trip or whenever Minnie was at the vet, he goes to lay down on the bed. And so now he's laying on the bed, and I feel like scum.
That's what you are, Steven. Just scum.
No, it's necessary.
Tell him that.
It's good to know you still have a soul.
Was there a doubt that I had a soul?
I don't know. Was there?
Oh my gosh! Did you see it?
No.
Come over to me. Come to where I am. I'm in the war table room. I'm right behind the war table, against the balcony.
Yeah.
He's just
That was funny.
Bishop to an archery competition we hold in Wakanda. Would that be appropriate?
All right,
Did you hear me in the game?
No, I didn't get an invite.
I definitely invited you.
You didn't. I just went and checked.
I did. It may not have sent, but I definitely sent you one.
Didn't.
Did you get that one?
Nope.
Panther training. I gotta do that.
I mean, I don't
It's
know.
fine. If you don't want to play, you could literally just be like, "Hey, Jeremy," you know.
Okay, let's calm down.
It's the end of the stream for you, Jeremy. We're gonna keep playing.
King Mercy heroic.
Okay, let's calm down.
Defeat enemies with Bast. Black Panther. Okay.
Becoming human for a few years was rather freeing.
Luke Charles was mine when I was at school abroad.
The things we do for a bit of peace.
Foreign takedowns. Defeat enemies with that. Defeat enemies while boss chosen is active. Complete a vibranium threat sector.
Vibranium threat sectors is what we're about to do.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I hate that I'm not fully leveled or powered with him because I don't want to get gear. That
Well, I mean, you can work on that event, and you're not going to get it for a while, I promise.
Yeah.
But you can at least work on his. Vortex said Stephen versus Big G, KFC confirmed, or UFC. I don't know. Was that a typo, or was like what's going on there?
Is that a Freudian slip?
Corrupted vibranium shards from clusters located within those. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's my favorite in high school. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That was Krista's favorite for a while too. Okay.
Okay. That one, I didn't get that one until the news crew in that video did it, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm vibing with this. How's that traffic out there? We looking okay?
Better Jan Michael down your Vincents.
Wow.
What else did we have? There was dadgrind.com. Stay fresh cheese bags.
Yep.
Where did that one even come from? I remember dadgrind.com because it was Dad Grind. It was a guy who like helps people grind on Destiny or something.
Mm-hmm.
But where did Stay Fresh cheese bags come from?
It was on a bag. I think
it was like was it a meme? Didn't I find like a meme or something where it was a bag of like Ritz crackers or something, like Ritz cheese crackers? It was a Stay Fresh cheese bag.
Oh, and it said Stay Fresh, and it was yeah. I think that was it. Right.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, Vortex. I'm going to interpret everything you just did as enjoying it. Okay? Okay. Oh, by the way, Jake, you're looking for a good Switch game?
Sure.
Monster Sanctuary.
Oh,
it is. Okay. Well, they came out with an update for it today that included player customization. And that was something that I was waiting on. Mm-hmm. Basically, I said Monster Hunter Rise is the best Pokemon game that's come out in years.
Right.
Monster Sanctuary is pretty close to that.
All right.
Because it's a platformer. It's got a little bit of Metroidvania in it, but you're capturing monsters, fighting them. You use teams of 3, so it's got more of a JRPG style of combat, but you're using tamed monsters and you're evolving them and teaching them the moves. They all have skill trees. It's great. It's a great little game.
Now you have my attention.
Yeah. Strong recommend to everybody.
I need to look. I completely forgot when Dread's supposed to come out.
October.
Is it October?
Yep.
God, it's gonna be a busy month.
It really is. Yeah, so in Monster Sanctuary, you pick your, like, your ancestry, like, spirit monster or whatever, and it's either, like, what are they? I know there's an ice wolf, that's the one I picked, and I named it Flynn, obviously.
Right.
There's, like, a phoenix, like a fire bird, and then there's a poison toad or something. They all look really cool, but that's your starter.
Steven, that's Pontiac.
What?
I said, but Steven, that's a Pontiac.
What is that?
A Pontiac Firebird? The car.
Oh.
I thought you were like...
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know cars!
I was gonna say, I don't know cars either.
I know, yeah, I know a lot about cars. I'm sorry.
Don't be
Wrong
sorry.
group.
Don't be sorry.
Be better.
Be better.
Wrong audience. It was really fucking good. You guys are just terrible. How about that?
I'll agree to that.
So for this, we do need to do all the bonus objectives.
Yep.
Uncultured swine.
Because the vibranium deposits are bonus objectives.
All right.
And
I have them over here.
Yep.
Interconnected molecules of a volatile metal I cannot identify. You'll have to destroy them all, or they'll regrow.
I just like how the metal is growing.
The hypercircuit station is not far.
You have a bunch of pulsars on it. I don't know why I'm just standing there.
Wait for it. Just wait for it. Jeez, Jake.
Part of my tasks are to break those things, so.
Yeah, but you couldn't hurt it. It was shielded.
Oh.
When they're gray, they have a shield, but when they're like dark and orange, then that's when you can damage them. That's why I stick pulsars on them.
Gotcha. Did BP have a bike, or am I making that up? Like in the comics?
Or do you mean BP, the oil company? Did they make a bike?
I think he meant Black Panther, but...
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't know any instances that Black Panther had a motorcycle, but...
No, like an actual bike, Jake.
Oh, like a bicycle.
Like with a pring pring, one of those, you know?
With a bring pring here and a bring pring there.
Enemy forces will no doubt be protecting the station.
I think I'm incapable of doing that noise without doing the actual bike bell gesture, because I actually did that. Get up. Come on, get up, Adaptoid. You can't. Take out the guys. I've got the cage.
Boops doop.
You're safe now.
Jeremy, will you ping the next one you want to go to?
There's only 2 left, so we'll just work our way kind of counterclockwise.
Well, there's one back here.
What's that?
There's one back here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So we go to the far away one, and then we come back and go to the closer one.
Gotcha. It just looked like y'all were headed towards the objective.
No, I was looking at all of them. Sorry, I meant to ping this one.
I've detected another pocket of corrupted
Oh, it's the
vibranium.
corrupted vibranium.
We need it. We need it.
Come on.
This vein of corrupted vibranium has been destroyed.
Ooh, I got a legendary.
Oh, you're starting to get legendaries now? That's
Yeah.
nice. Oh, hey, there's a shield cache. We can get a vault for doing that.
I've got a vault too.
I'm headed to the cache.
Yeah, it's gonna be underground, Steven, if it's where I think.
I know where it is.
Okay, all right, great.
Yep.
Do you need backup to pick that up, or?
Well, I mean, there are going to be chests in there, so you're going to
Yeah.
want to come down here anyway. But no, I don't need backup.
Wow.
Remember that.
I mean, you asked. You asked.
Oh, yeah, I'll remember it. Don't worry.
I didn't. I didn't ask for that.
Well, yeah, because I knew that if I did need backup, Jeremy would know, and he'd be there. Because we have that kind of telepathic, no, unspoken communication bond that a guy with a bow and a god have.
The kind only a guy with a bow and a god can.
Yes. I would know. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Oh, great reference.
Thank you.
Excellent Vine reference.
Muy bien.
So I still haven't been able to watch episode 2 of What If.
Still haven't watched episode 1.
I need to.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Just haven't found the time, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I hate getting back out of this cave.
I think we're going to experience some Marvel fatigue pretty soon, honestly.
Yeah. People have been saying that for a while.
Well, yeah, but these shows have been going nonstop, and I think people are starting to realize that the shows aren't
sustainable.
It's not sustainable, but also the shows aren't really doing anything week to week. Because, like, people have not talked about What If at all in terms of, like, my connections. People were talking about Loki and spoiling it constantly when it was live. Same with WandaVision. Not so much with Falcon Winter Soldier, but that show sucked. So there wasn't really anything to talk. Well, there wasn't really anything to talk about each week. It was just kind of like, here's Zemo dancing for 10 hours. Great, love it.
What up,
Where's
Key?
the
Welcome
plot?
back. That is the plot, Steven.
That would make a lot of sense. Honestly, that is the best thing to come out of Falcon and Winter Soldier, is that little bit of dancing. When I finally saw the episode, I was surprised with how short of a clip it was. It's like 2 seconds.
Well, you know, after it got so much like response, Marvel released the full like hour-long take or whatever it was. Like they released.
Wasn't that them just looping him dancing?
You know,
like from
now that I say that out loud, maybe that is what it was. But for some reason, I thought it was like
so I don't know.
for some reason, I thought it was the full take of his dance. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Film Theory did a video on how the powerful Captain America moment in the end of that show, when he's like, "You need to do better," is the stupidest moment in like any Marvel movie, because it's like, what does that even mean? And he talked about like the geopolitical climate of the Marvel universe and how like it's not that simple and all this stuff. It was a good video, but it was just gratifying for me to hear a guy who, being Matt Pat, who normally shills out for everything, was actually like, yeah, this kind of sucked. Made me feel vindicated. I don't get that feeling a lot.
I don't get that feeling a lot. I'm glad Bost has some range at least.
Yeah.
He made it all the way to you guys. I was nowhere near. Alright, that was wasted. Not wasted. Great pounce. Alright, did we do everything out there?
Yep.
Okay. Check my... Dang. I'm getting a lot of gear from this.
Yeah, you get gear from each vibranium deposit destroyed.
This is a great thing to be spamming through then.
Yep, especially if you want vibranium gear, because most of it is vibranium gear.
Yes.
They are not panther-rangs, Akib. They're knives. They are literally just knives.
They're catarangs. Get it right. Jeez.
That sounds too close to cataracts, and that makes me sad.
Okay, well, you've convinced me.
I think I'm almost level 50, guys.
Nice.
I think I'm at 49.
I'm level 30.
Dang.
It feels like I'm just going...
49 and a half.
Feels like I'm going very slow. Oh, here, Steven, let me get this door for you.
Do you have any consumables?
I do, and I'm using one. I didn't realize...
Why don't you F off with that door crap?
I didn't...
That sounds like a better idea.
I didn't realize that was a thing until recently, so... Alright, are we...
Yeah, I had like 7.
Really? I only had 2. How did you have 7?
Yeah, I only had 3.
No idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea. I had 7. Legitimate.
It's crazy. I mean, I got...
7.
I got them in the marketplace as like free items, but I didn't really know what it did or what they were used for. Where are we missing a button?
I haven't seen a single one.
Really? I've hit like all of them just about.
Yeah, I think that's it. You've been doing this by yourself, Jake.
I'm missing one.
Oh, duh. I've been looking for the wrong type of button.
It's a floor button.
Yeah, I see that now. And I found the one you were missing, I think.
Unless a room doubles up, I don't know where. You got the one in that room?
Yes.
It's got to be in the room you're in,
it.
Jeremy.
Yep. It's right here.
Boom.
It's underneath the grate.
Oh, great.
Also, I don't know if you guys have the same objective, but one of the things for the Vibranium event is getting heroic kills in these missions.
Yes. Forgot to ask, are those things he's throwing panther rings?
They are knives.
I've been calling them catarangs. I think we've already talked about this, but I'm now seeing the comment
Look
that
at his
Steven
skill
was
tree.
referencing.
Look at his skill tree. They are knives. Later, Vortex.
Good night, Vortex.
Later.
I had to actually check and see what time it was because whenever Vortex taps out, that means we've been streaming too long.
My thing only says an hour and 45 minutes.
Statement.
Or an hour and 46
we started a little
minutes.
late.
So
it's not as late as I thought it was. That seems like a very personal question to keep. He shouldn't have to answer that.
Turbine is finished. Well done.
All right, I'm headed to D. Someone hit B. I think it's got a little bit of health left.
yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay.
I'm heading to C.
C should be done. Unless if I didn't put enough on it.
There you go. It was at like halfway.
Interesting.
Figured
Must be
I'd
because of
help
the
it along.
scaling.
No, it was still. Yeah, it was still taking damage.
Okay.
It just wasn't as quick as I thought, I guess. So you're not as strong as you think.
That's
Yeah.
true. And I think I'm pretty weak, so that's sad.
Oh fuck! Why? Suck all the fun out of insults.
Just kill everything, don't I?
God damn. No.
That's my survival instinct. Is
You,
I just
you heal a lot.
I deprecate myself to the point where no one wants to pick on me.
It's a good strategy.
That is called lamp shading.
Lamp shading?
Oh, you're an asshole.
Lamp shading, yes.
Huh.
That's like when Shane Dawson does a documentary and he starts it with, "Oh my god, I'm so nervous." That's him acknowledging to you that he's about to make a really shitty documentary, but you should feel okay for him because he feels nervous.
Okay.
I hate Shane Dawson.
Do you really?
I hate him. He's not a documentarian. He just makes fluff pieces for his friends.
Well, he is. He got canceled at some point and is just barely starting to like edge back out of the.
Well, he can
the
just
shadows,
go be
so.
canceled and never come back, and I would be happy. Him and Jeffree Star both.
I'm more upset about Jenna Marbles getting canceled. That was uncalled for.
What I know about Jenna Marbles, I agree with that. That it was uncalled for.
Yeah. Jenna Marbles is a great example of someone who learns from their mistakes. So like she's made some stuff that, you know, in the 2020 hindsight, you know, in the eyes of, what am I trying to say? There's an expression I'm trying to get to. Basically
2020 vision.
Yeah, well, basically just, you know, looking back at some of her stuff, it's like, ooh.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, maybe you know, you shouldn't have said that, or maybe that shouldn't have been
James Gunn situation.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But like Jenna saw that she had done some things like that, and I would say like overcorrected in a large way.
Yep.
Where like she would basically, I felt like I was always getting educated by Jenna Marbles, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. Like she was educating me on, hey, this maybe isn't the nicest thing to say, or like, hey, maybe you should consider how someone's going to feel if you say something this way. And anyway, I just thought she really became kind of a force for good. And then she got canceled because of things that she had said, which again, she learned from. And it's just unfortunate.
Well, that's just proof that society is spending too much time caring about people's feelings and not caring about, you know, how things are.
Yeah.
And people.
Yeah.
I personally, like, I'm always going to try to be a good person, but I'm not going to treat people differently than I would treat anybody else out of an oversensitivity, you know? Because then I'm not really being genuine, am I?
Security network.
No, it's a facade.
Exactly. Now, there's a difference between that and having tact, of course.
Right.
Like if someone's mom died, I'm not gonna, you know, make jokes about a dead mom or anything like that. That's just called having common sense. But I'm so over. Is this really gonna break again? This mission's bugged. Yeah, we didn't get progress for that. Well, we did. Well, we got the vibranium stuff, so that's good. But yeah, there's just an oversensitivity to where people can't be people anymore, and it's just that's the real epidemic. Am I right? That's the stream, guys. Are you guys frozen too?
Yeah, I'm looking at a black screen.
Yeah, I'm just standing here looking at Hawkeye. Can't even pause the game. Oh wait, I've got a loading thing at the bottom right. So it's me that broke the game. So here, why don't I do you guys a solid? Close my game, and it's going to progress you guys.
Hold on.
Nope, that's exactly what it did.
Yep.
Wow.
You're welcome. I gladly follow my sword for the boys.
Falls on his sword for the boys. I'll invite you back, Steven. If it makes you feel any better, Steven, I got a legendary vibranium set of gloves.
Cool. I just want gear that actually does what it's supposed to do. Like every time, because you have you noticed how gear, I don't know if it was like this before, but it's now categorized where it's like melee, range, defensive, and heroic.
Mm-hmm.
All of my gear significantly lowers the stat of its corresponding name. So if I get a chest piece, its defense is way lower than the chest piece that I had. Same with the bows and the arrow tips. It's just frustrating. I'm having a hard time min-maxing Hawkeye. I'm here.
I said how much I hate the management.
You're in,
The
Steven?
The management.
I'm in, yeah.
Didn't look like it. All right, where are these missions?
They're the orange diamond symbol.
Right. Are they? Is there a specific?
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Okay. So just pick one.
Yep.
All right.
Just not that one. Like the one we just did. Not that one.
I was like, is he looking at which I just did? See, Steven, you're not in my strike team.
Invite him from here.
Yeah, just invite me again. I left.
Yeah. I don't know what was happening.
Yeah, honestly, referencing Akib's comment, I don't know how long ago that was, but it's a shock I haven't gotten canceled yet. In fact, it's like it's almost insulting that people don't care enough about me to cancel me.
Well, I was just gonna say I don't think we're big enough to be canceled.
Yeah, that's how you know you've made it, is when you get canceled.
Yeah. I mean, in a way.
Oh, is that your goal?
That's the gauge for success. Yep. That's how I know to hang up the YouTube hat, is when I get canceled for not saying hello to somebody. I don't know.
So, Jeremy,
whatever you get canceled for.
How many challenge cards have you completed, or maybe not completed, but like have made pretty significant progress on?
2.
Okay.
I've only completed 1.
The only reason I ask is because what's his name? Black Panther has a lot of the hero catalysts or the XP boosters in his card.
They may have added those to later hero cards.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they did, is that they added them, and if you already did a hero card, you don't get them.
That's unfortunate.
That would suck.
It's really unfortunate. All right, Steven, are you in?
Yes.
I don't see you, but I'm gonna say ready up. You see us, right?
I do.
It's very.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Failed to join the session. Even though I saw you guys. Just disband the strike team completely and just reform it from scratch.
Here, you invite us back, Steven.
Okay.
There's always something, you know what I mean? It can never just be, hey, let's do it.
There's always something. Jeremy gets that.
Yeah, no, it's always something.
No.
No.
Always something.
What
Yeah,
the hell are
I
y'all?
get it.
It's
Always
happening.
something. No. I'm on. No.
Saturday Night Live, Jake. You really missed out on a lot of good Saturday Night Live stuff.
Yes.
By the way, Jake, I was going through some old videos, and that in-game theory was a really good one. Thank you.
See, I liked my Heimdall theory better, just because
Than mine,
I feel
or than
like-
what they did?
yes, because it made a lot of sense, and it literally. To say that the Soul Stone came from Vormir, a planet we'd never been to, never heard of, just so they could do the sacrifice moment, felt a little cheap.
Mm.
I don't know. I understand a lot of the plot that they used, and people would say that Infinity War, a lot of the best scenes were between Gamora and Thanos, and I can agree with that.
Mm.
But it just felt weird to me, being like, yeah, even though you've literally created an acronym that spells Thanos for all of the Infinity Stone sources or catalysts, and you just needed to finish the H. We're just gonna make it Vormir because screw you.
Yeah, thinking about mine now that we know how it all worked out, I just feel stupid. But whatever.
I mean, you shouldn't, because Endgame was stupid.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, my theory was for no. I guess it was in game. Yeah, you're right.
It was. Yeah. And actually, the reason that video did so well is because we called it the Avengers Endgame theory before Endgame was called Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did that theory right after Infinity War came out.
Yep. Because I came up with that
really
theory as I was sitting between the first, during the credits, I came up with that theory, and then the post-credit scene where he hits the pager to call Captain Marvel, I was like, "Oh my god!" I was freaking out because I was like, "I'm so right." But anyway,
yeah, it was just really disappointing what they did. It was Occam's razor to a really stupid degree.
would you say it was the 7th degree?
Yes.
13th.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously, top
degree of Occam's
13th
razor.
in the nation. All right, Jeremy, tell us where we're going.
We going bonus or?
Yeah, but always
Yeah.
bonus.
All right, let's start over here then.
Good call. So I say about Jeremy, he's full of good calls.
Full of the
Slow down.
calls.
I also say that. Slow down, Jeremy. I can't run that fast. Come on.
I have to kill people while airborne. So just
I had that lined up.
I know you did. I
And
know
it
you did.
missed.
Did you love how my boomerang came from the side, so it's like you didn't even see it coming?
Well, it's frustrating how your knives lock on with no effort, but also I had that lined up and I missed without you intruding. So it's how did that miss? It's frustrating. It was just insulting that you came in with your stupid little. Oh, by the way, thank you for calling it a knife appropriately.
I said boomerang, actually.
No, you didn't.
boomerang.
You did. God dang it. Well, you said boomerang, not catarang.
Yeah, there is
So,
that. I
yeah.
did at least kind of follow your requests.
I hate it. I hate your knives. I hate them.
I'm sorry. Sorry,
They're great. I hate them.
I'm sorry.
0 out of 10.
I'm sorry, they're too good.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
Why do you not like him, Jeremy?
Yeah, because Black Panther is literally getting
a better version of Hulk.
Yeah, he's a better version of a lot of characters.
For better, yeah. It's just crazy. I mean, I had a feeling he was gonna be like decent when he came out, but good lord.
There's a limit, and they crossed it.
Yeah.
I feel like he was gonna be good, but damn.
He's literally the new meta.
Yeah.
Like,
where was the third cluster? I didn't see where it was.
I didn't either.
The stuff.
I think it was in the ground.
It was on the ground?
Yeah, somewhere down there.
Okay.
I just walked.
Ground is everywhere.
I just walk. I know I picked up some stuff when I walked down there.
Okay.
Did you get that one over there? Steven?
Yes.
Hurry to intercept the team.
It's the only other one I see.
I only remember getting 2, but I may have gotten 3.
All right, where to next,
also,
Jeremy?
There's another shield cache. We may want to do that while we're in this direction.
Oh, okay, is it over here?
Yeah. It looks like it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
We're gonna have lots of alts.
Be on your guard.
Good night, Akib.
Good night, Akib. Have a great night and a good rest of your weekend.
Later, Akib.
We'll see you Saturday, but you know, still, just in case we don't.
Oh, right here.
Nice.
Oh.
There appears to be an old shield.
Speaking
I was
of,
flying around and you still found it faster than I did.
speaking of tomorrow, I won't be able to stream tomorrow, so it's just you guys.
What are we streaming, Jeremy?
Oof.
I mean, we could do Legends, like the 2-player missions, so that we could level you up and not have to drag.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm down.
Since you guys refrained when I was out of town, I have to have Jake's permission to do that because I'm fair.
I feel real insulted, but thank you for putting me in a really hard spot, Steven, where that's the obvious best choice, and now I'm the one who's going to have to be like, well, it's not really fair. No, that sounds great. I think that'd be great.
Well, I just figure...
No, seriously, jokes aside.
I need to level up.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, I mean, I would have been happy to do that tonight if that's what we had ended up doing. I agree with the points you made and the reasons we ended up on this, but yeah, no, I think that'd be good for y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, and to do story content, we'd have to do it 2 people anyway.
Yeah, so that would be a great way to do it, and that'll be more interesting than doing survival anyway.
Yeah,
at such a low rank.
Yeah.
We're just all following Jeremy. I like how Jeremy went one way and then just did a complete 1080 and like all the walkers just kind of stopped and turned around and started chasing him.
I think this one's on the other side of this wall, so we're going to have to go around.
We may be able to hook left. Like, up this path, I mean. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to have to go around this way.
Chest up here.
I was
just about to say chest.
I got within like 40 meters of it, so it's on the opposite side of the hill. It's so cool looking. So cute.
This is all they send against the Black Panther.
Okay. Feel like I should have been able to jump on that.
One of their agents is down.
Jake, I hate Black Panther's icon because it looks just close enough to a target icon. Like when you're doing a like a elite enemy team.
Yeah.
Because it's white on the outside, black on the inside, just like theirs.
Uh-huh.
And so I see yours and I like aim at you and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that's just Jake.
It's just Jake. Oh, I'm sorry, Steven.
Fix it.
Oh, well, I know it was all my fault in the design room. I
Write
was
your
like, hey
congressman.
guys, here's what I'm thinking. Write your congressman.
Suck at this game. Why won't that freaking bubble shield die?
There, you happy?
It's glitch.
I tried destroying that and it wouldn't go.
I killed it. I killed the
stood there
guy. I
punching
think that did it.
5 times.
Or Black Panther's the only one that can destroy the bubble shields.
Yeah, I can hack and smash at the same time, so.
Alright. We've got some this way. Let's go counterclockwise again.
What we should do is we should establish like a rule of thumb. Like, obviously, always do bonus objectives. Like, that's a good first rule of thumb. But then we should also establish something like always go right. You know what I mean?
Well, I usually go furthest. Whatever.
Yeah, always go furthest and always go right.
Go furthest back. Or right to left, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of understood. But yeah. About to make it unwritten.
Let's.
Can you guys show me where the other ones were?
Right there.
Yeah, and then the other one was over here.
Were there 2 or 3?
There were 3.
There was 3.
Okay, where was the first one?
Right here. So this was 1.
Yep.
2 is where Jake is, and then the third one's over here.
Got it. Thank you.
Right here.
Yeah, I think I got them all.
Nice. I actually need airborne kills.
Okay.
So let me get these.
Yeah, sorry, Jeremy.
Okay, while you're doing
I
that,
just
I'm gonna
learned
clear
that I
this
can
guys.
throw 3 of those heavy boomerangs in a row, which is cool.
Awesome.
There is a chest with gear close by. One of our shield allies nearby could use some.
I'm perfect. I'm Black Panther over here. I'm perfect.
I mean, Steven, you could play him. You know, I mean, it's.
I don't do meta, Jake. It is a code of mine. I don't do meta. I very actively counter the meta.
Steven is what they would say anti-meta.
It's the closest thing I have to honor.
It's the closest thing I
I
have.
don't really think either one of us.
What?
I said I don't think either one of us go for the meta.
It's just boring.
Oh, hey, here's a hacking door. Let me just get that real quick for you guys.
Why don't you go back to Africa?
Wow! Steven just got canceled.
Do it! You do it, you cowards!
Golly.
Good lord. That was unnecessary.
I still just can't believe, like, when I first saw
100%.
that, I was like, oh, they must have just done away with this. Cool. But to hear Steven go, no, it's just him. That was a great moment.
I tested it today, and it sure enough, it's just Black Panther that can do everything.
That is so funny.
Alright.
Just wait till Captain Marvel comes out, then you're really gonna be pissed.
Expect resistance.
I swear, if she can hack, then I'm canceling Crystal Dynamics. Carol Danvers is not a hacker. I can understand Black Panther.
Will take some time. Keep the area clear, but stay in
Yeah,
range
stay
of the control
on this side.
Yeah,
So go
yeah.
and do these.
Yep, don't hit the center thing.
Yep.
Roger. Roger that.
But it makes perfect sense that T'Challa can hack because he is a super genius. But he is not super soldier serum strong. He's strong, but he's not Cap strong.
I don't know. Did you see him hold that arm in that cutscene?
Well, this game has shown that it gets strength levels wrong because he can break doors. Which, to be fair, he could break a door. But Hawkeye could break a door with an explosive arrow, but I can't.
I was about to say I would wager that most of our heroes could break a door, but
all of them should be able, except for Black Widow.
No, I feel like she would do like a pressure point thing, and like
on a door. Would she do the scissor kick on the door?
Yeah, you don't even know.
You don't know, Steve.
She'd be like, "Oh, thank God, this door has a handle," and then she'd wrap her legs around the handle and do a spin thing, and then the door.
Oh my God!
Wow.
All right, touche, sir. All right, is that everything?
I think so.
Else on the map.
Yeah, I'm my gear is full, so I'm trying to clear.
Objective it is.
All right, I'll hold the point if you guys need to move out of it. I'm here. I just got shot in the face by a rocket. Trying to just get heroic kills right now. So I'm looking for clusters of people.
Yeah.
I need more time. Keep the area free of hostiles.
I don't know what I just lost to the vault. There we go.
Just finished the vibranium quest.
The character one?
Yeah.
Good.
For sure.
I'm through the first
Nice.
part. I'm working as quickly as possible.
I love vibranium.
The vibranium looks so fun. I can't wait to get my Thora vibranium hammer.
His damage just like triples.
Yeah.
That's interesting because vibranium has been really disappointing on Hawkeye and Kate. I'm getting pummeled down here.
And pretty much every one of his moves, like, yeah, I'm here. I'm destroying one of the dreadbots.
Can somebody take care of the rockets? Because I can't get a shot on them.
Where are they?
Up on the balcony. At least I thought they were. Something was pummeling me with rockets.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
That did it.
They must have got.
Yeah. Indeed, a Rooney.
Indeed, Aroni. I'm making really good leveling progress here. I felt like with Cap, it took me forever to level
Double
up.
XP is still going on.
I know, well, not even just level. I mean, like power. My power level is going pretty quick too. I'm already 112. I feel like once I hit 100 with Cap, I had to buy gear to really up my level.
Yeah.
I'm level 50, boys.
Nice.
Look at you.
Oh, that was the kick that you just did.
Yeah.
That was the Civil War kick.
Yeah, when you were talking about it, I was doing it actually. It was pretty funny.
Gotcha. Maybe that's why I talked about it, because I saw you do it.
AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals.
I will go A, I think.
The top one?
Top one,
Yeah.
yes. They just shattered the glass by walking into it. Did you see that?
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm on C for Cat.
here.
Beginning infiltration. I'm inside AIM security.
Alright, I will cover the points.
That helps, thank you.
Call it out if something's in the process of hacking, and I'll just detonate my pulsars.
Nice.
I'm just gonna call hack.
Okay. Jake, call me, please.
Hack knee.
No, just me.
Hack knee. Knee.
God, what a time that was.
Oh my gosh.
Awful raid. Awful raid. But
what are we talking
good
about?
Time.
It's so much fun.
The the Division 2 raid in the airport.
Oh.
The Boomer is the first boss, and it took us 3 attempts on the raid to actually beat the first boss.
Right.
And when you get him to the damage phase, he drops to a knee. So our call out was knee. Oh. And so whenever it would happen, you'd have like 5 people yelling. Yeah, you had to shoot him in the back with a turret, and then shoot him in the chest while you were kiting him so he didn't heal. And then when he's on his knee, you can shoot him in the head. But you'd have like 4 or 5 people yelling knee whenever that would happen. So you just hear knee, knee, knee.
We have PTSD.
Yep, PTSD actually.
PTSD. Excellent, excellent.
Play some tribes soon.
I would like that.
I would be up for that too.
I've marked our next destination on your HUD.
I forget.
It's well balanced with 3.
Yeah, we should definitely. It was pretty hectic with a lot of people. There's a chest right here.
Oh yeah. I mean, we unlocked 2 people though, so.
Yeah.
In the first game we played.
Is that a podcast game? I don't know if that's a podcast game.
I feel like
there's
if we
some
knew,
collab, but I feel like, yeah.
If we knew what was like needing to be done at any given point, maybe, but I don't know. Because there is like a day limit, right? Like at a certain point, Ragnarok happens, right?
At a certain point, infinite darkness happens.
Yeah. So I feel like that would be difficult to manage with a podcast going, but maybe.
Oh, at that, we probably wouldn't make that point, to be honest.
Yeah.
Isn't it like day 16 or something like that?
Day 14.
14?
Yeah. No, yeah, because you have to survive through day 15 to get the warden, so you have to survive through well, I can't remember if it was 1 day or 2 of full darkness, but you have to survive through at least 1. That was interesting, doing solo.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I mean, the scaling for solo makes it very doable, but it was just, I didn't know that was coming. Mm-hmm. And so imagine poor little Steven, who's like, oh, yes, I made it to day 14. We're almost there. And then the compass shows absolutely no sunlight. Uh-huh. And I'm just like, are you joking? Like, because it took me a while to get that far in the game. And so it was like, oh God, I don't know what's about to happen. Mm-hmm. And I really don't want to do this again.
I am surprised, nay shocked, that Asher has not woken up yet.
Destroying them should destroy the reactor. Another junction down. Excellent. Another energy junction is gone.
I'm still kind of figuring out Black Panther's intrinsic.
Me too.
It's
confusing.
Well, like it seems to me the only way to increase it is to block and absorb damage, but it seems inconsistent with what damage you can block and absorb.
Well, you know, with the blue attacks, I think you can like hold it down,
right,
and just dodge those. But with the yellow ones, I think you have to time it because that's a parry.
We'll continue monitoring AIM's facilities.
I think that's the distinction.
Maybe I'm not sure. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like not crazy good gear necessarily, but just like the power.
It's a pretty solid gear.
Yeah, the power.
Getting Garbo gear over here.
The power level of it is really, really good. Like I'm already 115. Holy crap.
That is insane.
I feel like I had to fight. I mean, like seriously, I was checking vendors every chance I had as with Cap. All right, reduce the cost. Reduce the amount of damage taken. Build up a small amount of... here we go. Here we go. This is what I need. So melee attacks build up a small amount of intrinsic ability. That's going to solve the problem right there.
Yeah.
Look at Germ. He's working on that first champion level. Am I picking the mission, Steven, or are you?
Are we still going?
I'm good with still going. Yeah, Asher's not waking up yet, so. Unless y'all need to stop. We can stop if y'all need to stop.
You hear me? Do you hear me? Lost Jeremy.
We lost Jeremy, apparently.
Did he cue that mission, or was that Jake?
I queued it.
Okay.
I was just queuing something in case...
so Jeremy's opinion doesn't matter now.
Did he mute himself? What's happened?
Probably offended at you for making up his mind for him.
I didn't make up his mind for him. I just queued up something in case y'all said yes, and then it's like, all right, keep going. Ooh, I'm really close on this indestructible element thing. Defeat enemies with heroic attacks. Yeah, very close. Hopefully I can hit power level 150 before we actually have to do that. What happened to him? I just heard him, but it sounded like he was coming from a distance.
Jeremy.
Hello?
Hey.
There he is.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fudge just happened?
That was weird. For a second, it sounded like you were coming out of a speaker that was like downstairs in my home, and I was like, crap.
Oh my gosh. I'm watching a video of a doorbell camera that captured a big bear walking up to the door, just kind of looking at it timidly, and then literally backing up down the porch. Like, bears are so cute, but they are killing machines.
They're giant dogs.
like if
they're giant vicious dogs.
Yes, like they're very dangerous, but they are so freaking cute, especially bear cubs. Oh my gosh, I love bears. They're so cute. They will kill you, but they are so cute.
They will kill you. All right, Jeremy, do we need to quit, or are you up to keep going a little bit?
No, I was saying, yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, great.
I'm good.
I just love that we had that awkward, like, suddenly for whatever reason, none of us could hear each other. moment. So we were all just waiting for the other one to spawn.
Minnie's licking my other foot now. Bless you, child.
I'm happy for you, Steven. I'm so happy for you.
I mean, it seems like she's getting the enjoyment out of this transaction.
Man, Big Germ, 120 already? Level 50? Your Thor's going to be an unstoppable force before you know it.
Yeah. He'd be alright.
We've had
He'd be alright.
AIM has sent bounty hunters into urban areas to search for Inhumans. Some have been sent to Jersey City.
You know what's really funny to me?
No.
Please, please tell me.
So, a lot of things, but this thing specifically. So, the Battle of Winterfell is the one that happened in Game of Thrones final season, right? Like the really big one? When they defeated the King of the North or whatever the crap he's called?
Yes.
When that episode happened, for like a week or two, people were saying, game over, Helm's Deep. Best action scene ever done. And then, like, immediately after the season ended or a few episodes happened, people were like, that sucked. And so now, like, the consensus is that that was one of the worst action scenes ever shot.
Oh.
And like,
are you sure you're not talking about the Battle of the Bastards?
No, Winterfell. Because, like, I just saw a meme of, you know, the whole Drake thing where he's like looking away and then he looks with a thumbs up. They did that with Winterfell and then Helm's Deep. But I remember people saying, like, oh my god, best action scene ever. People said that Helm's Deep was the best, like, castle siege scene, which it is. But they were like, oh, this is even better. But it's just funny to me how
quickly they turn.
Flip-floppy a lot of Game of Thrones people are.
Yeah. I thought they were. I'm surprised that wasn't about the Battle for the Bastard or Battle of the Bastards. That one was a really, really cool fight.
Yeah, it was.
I just remember people, because I read articles. You know, I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Right.
I watched parts of like the Battle of Winterfell just to see what everything was about.
Right.
And I was unimpressed. The scale of it was kind of cool. I guess there were moments like all of the torches going out. That was kind of cool. But I remember like reading articles about it where people were like, "Oh my god, this is why it's amazing," and then just very shortly after that, everyone shifted on it and was like using the reasons why people said that it was amazing to say why it was terrible. It was a weird time. Bye.
Wow, I was like, where's that thing going?
Home run?
Home run. Home run.
Oh, I think I'm out of range. I can't detonate that arrow.
All right, where are we going first, Big Germ?
We're still doing this objective. Because we have to kill that guy.
Kill that guy. I'll fly over and get him. Jesus.
I tried to kill him, but I'm out of range. Didn't know there was a Wi-Fi range on like pulsar arrows.
I'm out of range.
I almost feel bad for them.
The clusters have been destroyed. I will use this data to attempt to identify them.
So there was
one over here.
There was one here.
I missed the other one.
I don't know where the third one is.
I have it pinged.
Oh yeah, looky there.
Yep.
Way to go.
Right here.
That guy flew back.
He flew back.
Yeah. Oh, and he's up the highway next to the semi.
I love my pulsar arrows so much.
Jesus.
Hawkeye didn't have them. I don't know if I'd be able to play him so much.
Wow.
A team of watchdogs is in the vicinity.
All right, Jeremy, pick a bonus.
We usually go right first.
That is
correct?
the rule of thumb.
So what do you think we're gonna go, Jake?
I think we're okay. All right, look, now we don't have to be assholes about it. I'm trying to delegate and say, hey, Steven always yells at me. Steven always yells at me, though. He's like, Jake, you're not staying with the group. It's like, well, we said always go right.
Well, you said always go right. We didn't sign off on that rule.
Jeremy did. Jeremy said, I'm cool with making that a spoken thing.
Oh, I thought Jeremy said I just go furthest to closest.
Well, that was what we also established. The rule of thumb is do bonus objectives first, and then
it's difficult to do right to left in those big canyon.
Yeah.
So it's like, especially if there's like a huge wall in between them. Like what happened when I found that one.
Yeah.
Right.
And I had to go all the way back around. So I mean. Yeah, so in that instance, it would be furthest to closest. But in something like this, it's easy just to go right to left. You guys there?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I feel like
It's got really quiet.
I feel like I missed wherever we were going here, but oh, it's right there. I see. They really should have picked a different button.
Yeah.
Another watchdog has been neutralized.
I was gonna launch him, but I didn't.
Thank you.
I did.
Your restraint is.
Well, you can't launch as far as I can.
Ooh.
It's my one thing.
It's fine. Hey, how you doing down there, peasant? Hey.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Steven, look what I'm doing.
Sorry, I can't turn my nose that high.
Oh, okay. Could have fooled me.
Wow. Okay. Meanwhile, King T'Challa over there is literally clawing him to death on the ground.
Let's make it about him.
I just love that I killed that man and then a car exploded on top of him. I did it again. It was great.
There was a web series. I forget what it was called, but there was a character who's just this big, strong guy, and he got in a fight with this one character, and he was just pummeling him to the ground. And then they were like, "Okay, hey, that's enough. Let's go." He was like, "Okay." Then he points down. He's like, "You hope you learned your lesson. Don't do it again." And then it cuts to the person he was beating up, and it was just a pulp on the ground. Like he punched them so much that they were just dust. That's you. That's you with your stupid pounce move.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I've detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium. There is a special enemy unit close to your location.
I'm working my way over there, but I'm slower than heck.
If only, you know, your name lets you fly, Steven. You know, like my name lets me pounce because I'm cat-like. You know, if only hawks could fly.
I mean, if my name was the Purple Hawk, then yeah, I could probably fly. But the emphasis is on the eye, not the hawk.
So what breaks these things?
Time.
Yeah. That's why I was just standing there, staring at it. I pinged the third one over there.
Thank you.
Killed it before you got here.
Oh, I got 18 from one of those. Jeez.
Yeah, these things are high level.
I normally get like 8 from a single pocket, but I got 18 from one of those.
Get to those cells.
There's a chest right here.
Yep.
Now is the time.
I really wish they would make it to where I could somehow free aim my grapple arrow.
Mm.
That would be so good.
Alright, let's go around to this one.
You need to reach those cells before they're moved to a more secure location.
Challenge accepted.
I was doing something. Was that your hammer?
Yeah.
That was funny. I'm glad that you waited a few seconds because I used that guy to tether myself to the building, so I hit him with a grapple arrow. If you'd hit him a little bit sooner, I'd have been screwed.
Jeez.
Let's go this one right here. There's more people.
I'm looking for you.
Jeez. Vibranium's no joke, man.
Another pocket of corrupted vibranium.
More vibranium.
More corrupted.
This vein of corrupted vibranium has been destroyed.
Are there 2 or 3?
I think there are only 2.
Hey, can y'all ping where y'all
you destroy him?
can y'all ping where y'all are at? I missed a chest that y'all did.
Oh.
There you go. Thank you.
Well, yeah, the vibranium is on both sides of us.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just these 2, we think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see a third one. I don't think Kamala could destroy it by herself.
Damn.
Yeah, stupid kid, stupid diaper baby child.
What?
I just meant as a non-player controlled entity.
Yeah.
But sure, as a child.
You must help the Inhumans escape.
Yeah, dumb kids.
You jerk.
Yeah, Steven took it to the extreme.
Just with gear close by.
Good thing I brought enough arrows for everyone.
Line from Thor, you will all kneel or you will all fall. Kind of sounds like a Lokiism.
Right. Plot twist. This has been Loki the whole time.
How funny would that be?
If that's how they introduce the character.
Yeah.
Well, see, we've already
actually,
already done that.
If you actually found, well, if they actually found Thor. Well, yeah, that's true.
That was Thor's iconic mission, was that Loki was impersonating him.
Loki, though.
I forgot about that. Loki.
Loki. Didn't even mean to do that. That would be really funny if for one of these events, Thor, for the entire event, was just nerfed. But the reason is because they reveal in that event that it was actually Loki and Thor's off doing something else.
That would be funny. I just like the idea of an entire event being about nerfing.
I love that idea. No, I don't think they need to nerf Thor. I think they just need to give love to the other characters.
That's exactly right.
And nerf Black Panther.
No.
Yes.
One there. I don't know where the third pad is.
Is it a pad? I got one.
There's 4.
I got it. I see it.
Nice.
Yeah, man, Asher is sleeping good tonight. Dang. All right. Are we saving prisoners?
Yep, that's the last thing.
Okay.
No, there's still a chest.
Oh, we got everything.
Well, I see a chest on mine. Maybe
Yeah, no. You're right. There's a chest over there.
Yeah, I see it. I just assumed they would have already gotten that. Cause...
We've been everywhere just about, it feels.
This was towards the beginning, so we went right to left. This is the left.
Gotcha.
We have to follow the rule.
I mean, it works.
It's good to just have like some sort of system in place. That way, in case
for sure.
you miss somebody.
That's why I was immediately like, yes, that's...
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
There's a chest over here.
Where?
Directly below that building, like the building that's shorter where Kamala just jumped from. Right there.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I didn't ping it exactly because I was falling, and I cannot grapple arrow too well.
Yeah, I can barely keep up with how fast I'm leveling up. Power level wise.
I think there's also a bug that's been in the game since Hawkeye, where new characters just level up in both ways super fast.
I don't feel like I'm leveling up that fast, but I do think I'm getting my power level
how fast
up.
I got the character level for Hawkeye.
Oh yeah,
I was done in like a day and a half. And my gear score was done pretty quickly too.
Can someone save that last group of prisoners for me?
I've got them.
No. Can I do it?
Oh, you better be quick because they're all about to explode.
All right. Well.
What'd you need to do it for?
That's a trophy, and it's one of the ones that are bugged, and it's one of those things I don't know if it counts if as a group we do it or if it does.
Kind of wish that I hadn't done that because there were a lot of enemies to kill with heroics.
There were.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Why do you have to be so efficient, Steven?
Curse
Maybe
my.
next time, use your noodle.
I don't think that's appropriate for.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Gotcha.
You're fucking disgusting, sir.
You suggested it.
Called for. No. You
No.
know what I meant.
Talking about whipping out over here. This is a kids channel.
Is this a kids channel?
No, it's not, Kappa.
It's in the banner.
It's in the banner.
You remember Kappa when everybody freaked the hell out
I
of
was
that?
freaking out.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. I still stand by the only reason we haven't really been affected by that is because A, we're not big enough to be affected by it, but also we're not monetized. And so it's like we don't even matter on their radar of that whole situation.
I think the video games that we play also kind of save us from that.
Well, I don't know. Like sometimes I play a Nintendo game every now and then. My nephew likes to watch Mario, you know.
Just start every stream. You play of Mario by dropping the F word 10 times.
What's up, mother effers?
All right, mother effers. We're gonna play some mother effing Mario in this.
Oh man. Increase damage by 10%. No. Increase critical. No. Sure, let's do this one. All right, we still going, right? Or are you guys done, Zo?
I think I'm about done, actually.
Okay. We can end it right there. It's probably a good idea, just in case Asher does decide to wake up, that I'm ready to go. So anyway, we've been looking at Steven for a minute there. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this stream. Hope you enjoyed it, especially if you're coming back and watching it later. We will be, of course, playing Avengers more, so be sure to subscribe, follow, all the good stuff if you like Avengers. Steven and Jeremy, y'all decided Legends tomorrow night?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steven and Jeremy playing Legends tomorrow night. Probably doing some co-op story stuff. So look forward to that. And then we'll have a podcast Monday, hopefully, or some sort of stream Monday night. So be sure to tune in for that.
That's going to depend because at my work we have our staff retreat thing that we're doing Monday through Wednesday.
I'm going to be out of town for a shoot, so maybe it's not.
Well, we're not going out of town, thankfully. So it's just going to depend on how late we go.
Yeah.
And if we do a podcast, it's probably going to be run of the mill because I haven't had time to prepare.
Yeah.
Other segments.
I mentioned this in our Discord, but just so everyone's aware, we are kind of doing a rework on podcasts. We're coming up with some segments that we can do, kind of rotating. We may even need to talk about rescheduling, like kind of picking a new time to do the podcast. So it's not done. It will be making a return at some point, but in the meantime, we're just going to stream while we try to figure that out.
Kind of poll what time our people would like the podcast, because I feel like that's something that maybe we haven't heard from them about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we've moved the podcast around a lot.
Yeah. Well, as always, the problem is that when can we do it? is the biggest issue, and that's why it has to jump around. Is because we find a comfortable spot and then something else swoops in to take its place. Which right now is my son Asher, who is taking up most of my time. So anyway, we'll figure it out. It's all going to come together, but it's not gone. It's not just gone forever. So all right, enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Steven, Jeremy, thank you for joining me as always, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.